So, hello there. It's me, Lucy Forex, and I'm here to talk to you about trend analysis. And I would like to thank you for watching this video. And I'm also here to share with you something I call the rocket booster strategy. Before I go on, I'd love to thank my mentors, Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Tim Sykes, who wrote the foreword to the book The Penny Stock Course, and Matthew Crater, who wrote the book Rocket Stocks. And you can find all their books on Amazon Kindle. Also, thank you to TradingView for providing this platform. Now, the strategy is very easy. So you need 2 day moving averages, two indicators: 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. So you need a 50-day moving average. So the price should be above the 50-day moving average. And the second one is the 200-day moving average, which will be represented by a red line in this case. So there you have it. So the price should be above the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average, and it should cross the 50-day moving average should be above the 200-day moving average, and then the price should gap up. Now, this buying position that we're in right now, I think that was like a week ago. We had this buy position here. If you watched my video a week ago, you will see that we had this buy position here and exited at this re-entry. So this is what you call a re-entry. Okay. So what encouraged the this re-entry? Okay, so we this is British pound. Let me see. I don't think I've added it to the. So this is British pound. Then this is so everything is aligned with the US dollar. So the reason why we are re-entering the correction is because of gold. All right, so gold has hit a price correction. So I think that was like a week ago. We bought gold at this position right here. So right now it crashed from the top. So this is what we call the correction. And usually when gold corrects, so does the dollar, because we're in that major cycle where when a gold bull run, right? So I took all the forex pairs which align with the dollar, including the USD JPY, which is the Japanese yen. And as you can see, it is crashing here. The correction from the short side. Then I took the EUR USD as well, which had a correction from the downside, which was a buy, and this one as well. Wait, was that a good? I think it's supposed to be above the 50-day moving average. Okay, so I'm not gonna take that correction. Sorry, it has to be trending. Okay, so like it has to be so. Remember, it has to follow the 50-day and 200-day moving average cycle. If it doesn't follow the 50-day and 200-day moving cycle, then do not follow the correction, and that's why we removed that one. So we have four major currency pairs which are in a correction together with gold and silver. So you're going to witness me buying gold. Okay, using a simulation trading account. I'm not using margin again. Do not use margin when you're trading these asset pairs. And the one I really just want to talk about is Bitcoin, um, which was, I think that was yesterday. I tried to make a video on Bitcoin, and it has tremendously gone up. So I bought it at the current price, which is 88,000. So it actually went up by 6% yesterday, and this was the dip buy position. So meaning Bitcoin will never ever ever reach this bottom again. This is the last time you ever see Bitcoin at this bottom. So basically, what I did was I looked at the dollars currency pair, because the dollar and gold, they move uh, they move together, right? Okay, so we have all the major dollar currency pairs. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, I think we've put all the major ones. Yeah, I think excuse me, these are all the major ones, including this one here. So this one is neither, it's not in a trend, so we are not going to consider it. So when gold is in a correction position, you also look at the dollar. So it's basically a comparison between the gold and the dollar. So I'm going to give you an example of what I mean. We're going to compare the them. Okay. So using our trading view, we're going to compare the performances of the currencies with gold. Okay, so you will notice right here that whenever gold begins to trend upwards, which it began in 2024, these currency pairs begin to trend downwards, while these two above begin to rise, rise, and rise, and rise. Then they hit a correction there. All right, then it kind of like flat lines, right? So this is where there's like a lot of noise, a lot of market noise. So usually this trend lasts about, I can say roughly, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the trend usually lasts about 4 months, right? So this trend usually lasts about 4 months. 1, 2, 3, about 3 months. So because April, May, June. So by June, you should take your profits, right? So you can see from this comparison here, the trend lasts about 3 months, you know, but just to be safe, 2 months. So you should take your position by the end of next month in May. And but as you can see, right now gold is in a trend. It began trending right here. This is where the trend began. It began right here, and you can see how the currency pairs are faring, because remember, we're comparing gold to the dollar, and it has outperformed them, except for these two currency pairs which have followed the price of gold by 6%. 6%, 6, yeah, by 6%. So but as you can see, gold has outperformed these currency pairs according to this comparison chart. So right now we're in a correction season. Again, I think this will last for like a month. Okay, so the first one was Um, my goodness me. When was the first one? All right, so the first one was on the 14th of April. So I think by the 14th of May, you should exit your position and wait for another opportunity. But this is definitely a re-entry moment, and I would definitely re-enter these currency pairs and then hold for like a month before it flatlines and changes. So this is what I really wanted to talk to you about. But for now, as you could see from that comparison chart, gold is definitely a good buy. Okay, gold is definitely a good buy. We also have Bitcoin. Where is that? Oh, sorry, no, silver as well. So I bought silver earlier on before making this video at the correction price, and already it has gone up. Now silver is very volatile, so you just have to buy physical silver and not buy the margin of silver. I'm looking for Bitcoin. Let me see. Okay. So another one to remember is Bitcoin as well. Now obviously how to find these, we use the screener on TradingView. So let's see if I can. Let me see. So basically, I use this screener here. So I said uh, the price should be below the 50. The 50-day moving average should be below the price. 200-day moving average should be below the 50-day moving average, and the price should be above the 50-day moving average with a gap of above 0%. And then I use the parabolic SAR, which crosses down the price to signal a buy or sell signal. So I used it in the SEX screener that you will find right here. Right now, of course, there is nothing. Now, when it comes to the stock market, I know you're hearing a lot of news, and the surprising thing is you really have to do the opposite of what people are saying. So if we look at the Nasdaq, the broad market indexes, it has actually retraced. So I think this is also another one to buy. As you can see, it has retraced, it has double bottomed, right? This is what you call the double bottom. So I believe this is a perfect time to buy the Nasdaq, or if not the Nasdaq, you can also buy Apple as well. Yeah, so I think this is the perfect time to you can buy Nasdaq or you can buy Apple, and as you can see, Apple follows the exact same pattern as Nasdaq. But I must warn you that Apple is very, very Apple is very, very volatile, but it does follow the Nasdaq. So I'm just gonna leave you with the gold buying chart. So again, I would love to thank you so much for watching this video. Trade safe out there. A bear market is the best time to learn how to trade. It's the best time to buy. So just be safe. Don't use margin. Keep learning. It's never too late. My name's Olumosi Forex. Trade safe out there. Thank you for watching. Bye bye and bye bye.